Anthony is with us in San Diego to start off this hour. Hi, Anthony. How are you?
Dave, how's it going? Thanks for having me on your show.
Our pleasure, sir. How can we help?
So I've got a lot going on right now, for sure. I feel like I'm ready to live in a box and get out of debt because it's so much stress and anxiety all the time for me. And my wife is she's learning and doing some of the steps, but she's just not as intense as I am. And it's hard for me to expect that from her with, our lifestyles that we've grown up with. And so I just said, I'm not sure how to get her on the same page as me. And we're in the middle of selling our house right now, to pay off debt and buying a new place. And so there's just a lot going on, yeah.
I'm confused as to what your question is. Give me an example of what's going on where you're struggling. Sounds like you're on the same page you're selling the house, right?
Yeah.
So where is it you're not on the same page?
So, I mean, I have a kid, he's a year old. Somewhere we're not on the same page is selling the truck and a fifth wheel that we have. We have a loan for $60,000. I mean, I wish I knew about Dave Ramsey a year ago before I made all these financial decisions. But basically we bought a truck and we bought a fifth wheel. Fifth wheel's at $40,000, and then the truck's around $60,000 for loans.
So $100,000 on these two items, and you want to sell them and she doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay. Why does she not want to sell them? She thinks you're going to pay them off quickly?
Yeah, she thinks that we can. It's because we're selling our house, so the only smart thing I've ever done with my money is that when I got here in San Diego, I bought a house right away back in 2016.
So how much are you going to make on the house when you sell it?
I'm going to walk away with $165K.
Okay, but you're going to go buy a cheaper house?
Probably not.
Oh, you're going to go rent. Okay, how much debt do you have?
So I have the $100,000 in loans, and I have $73K on credit card debt.
Mm-hmm. And what's your household income?
So I'm in the military. I make $100K a year, 110, and then we rent out a room. So
does your wife work outside the home?
16. No, not right now, but she wants to pick up a job. She'll probably be making a couple $1,000s a month.
How old are you guys, 25?
26.
Okay.
How old is your wife?
She's 27.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Here's just some common sense, okay, for both of you.
Yeah.
And it's not a matter of intensity, and it's not a matter of who's right or who's wrong. When you own stuff with wheels and motors that totals more than half your annual income, and it goes down in value very, very quickly, it is very difficult to win financially.
Yeah.
And so you have a bunch of crap you can't afford, even if you paid it off.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to convince her because, I get a steady income and
Yeah, but your steady income is not enough to justify $100,000 worth of pickup and fifth wheel when you only make $100,000. You're going to lose $20,000 a year on this little get up while you're making $100,000. It's going the wrong way at a faster pace than it needs to with your income. If you made $400,000 a year, you could justify this if you paid it off quickly. But so I would not take the house money and pay all of this off. I'd take the house money and pay off the credit cards, and I'd sell these two dadgum things and buy you a car with the house money or a truck with the house money that you pay cash for. And the total of all your vehicles with wheels and motors needs to be less than $50,000. If you want to win with money. Now, if you want to go around and be stupid and normal's everywhere. That's a long line to get in.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It's just been tough for me to relay that to
Well, it's
wife.
A simple math thing. It's not an emotional thing. It's not a you're right, she's wrong thing. It's honey, when we bought this, we were stupid. We didn't have the money to do this. When you make $100,000 and you own $100,000 worth of crap that's going down in value, it's hard to get ahead. We need to undo our stupid here. This is the conversation we'd have at our house.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that because I heard Anthony laugh, and he was like, Dave, you're asking me to go to my wife and say we were stupid. I think this millennial generation.
Or say he was stupid.
Yeah, I was about to say that, yes.
I don't care, but there's plenty of stupid to go around here.
Anthony's like, I'm going to be sleeping on the couch, Dave.
Well, I mean, we want to keep the dadgum trailer.
That's right.
So stupid. We can figure this out here, but... but you can not be insulting if you don't want to be. That's fine. The point is that there's a simple math thing going on here. This is not I think we can afford it because we can pay the payments thing. That's what children say.
I'm not married, okay, but this is what I would say. I definitely don't go to your 27-year-old and say we were stupid. I will go to her and say, hey, babe, here's a vision that I have for the family that I think we're both aligned with. We want to be financially free. We want to be debt free. We want a prosperous life. And right now, these two decisions that we made, that's preventing us from getting there quicker. I know you don't like this, but can you just trust me? I talked with Dave. I got some wisdom. They all agree that we need to sell this. And eventually one day we can get back there. But if we could do this, sell the house, we could be financially free within the next 3 to 6 months. And I think that's a good way of saying we're stupid without saying we were stupid. Now we're saying we're smart.
You're just so much smoother than I am. But so here's the thing, guy. The other thing I heard you say that's the problem here, you said, I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
Well, that tells me that she hasn't got a clue what's going on with the money, and she's not carrying emotionally any of the weight of your all's bad decisions. She's acting like you're her daddy, not her husband. And when she feels the weight of this go across her shoulders, which she needs to feel because she's like a grown-up and everything, then she's going to see this whole thing differently. But you're trying to take care of her and her have all of her little girl feelings. Sorry, you're like a grown woman now. And grown men own up to when we do something stupid. I've done plenty of stupid. I made a reputation with it. I made a living off of the fact that I've done stupid and tell people all the time. There's no shame in that. The shame is staying in it.